I'm sure you've seen the videos, probably some of mine included, where people are saying they're making thousands of dollars selling journals on Amazon KDP. Well, in this video, I'm going to get you started off on the right foot with 8 simple steps to publishing your first book, journal, or planner on Amazon KDP.
Your opportunity, your opportunity, it's your opportunity.
If you're new here, and hey, if you are coming back, my name is Shanice and I do operate a stationery shop called Shanice DK Designs. But here on this YouTube channel, I talk about all things business and marketing. Listen, my purpose is simply to help you design a life that does not depend on your 9 to 5. So if that is something you are interested in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you as a part of this family. So as I said in the intro, this video is going to give you 8 simple steps to publishing your very first book on Amazon KDP. Now, if you know my story, I did have huge success with Amazon KDP before my account got terminated. So I do want to give you that warning that, hey, your account is never secure. All you can do is try your best to follow the rules as laid out by Amazon and make sure to stay up to date when those rules change. So that is just a caveat that I want to provide with you as you're heading on this journey so that you are aware that this does happen. Accounts get terminated or suspended all the time. Sometimes it seems like it's unavoidable, but a lot of times it is avoidable. So just make sure that you are trying your best to follow the rules as much as possible. All right, so we're going to go ahead and hop right into the video. We're not going to talk too much about the negativity. We're going to focus on the positive. So the very first thing that you want to do whenever you're thinking about publishing a journal on Amazon KDP is to give yourself realistic expectations. So there are a lot of videos here on YouTube that talk about making thousands of dollars, each and every month, or just making a large sum of money, and it is possible, but it's not an overnight success. Take me, for example. My very first year on Amazon KDP, I only made about $900. My second year on Amazon KDP, I made over $67,000, which means that for my time on Amazon, I've made over $68,000, but it did not come overnight. It was hard work, it was a lot of stress, and a lot of times it was very uncertain. So I want you to know that there is little to no certainty in this business. One day your book can be doing awful and the next day it is trending. There is little to no certainty, almost like here on YouTube where you never know which video is going to pick up, which video is going to take off. All you can do is remain consistent, set realistic expectations, and don't beat yourself up if your expectations are not met, okay? Cool. So the second thing you want to do, of course, is know what type of book you want to publish. When I say book in this context, I can be referring to a journal or a planner or like an actual book, like a nonfiction book or a fiction book. So when I say book, I'm talking about anything that is bounded. I know we've changed the meaning of book over the years, but book is just something that is bounded, right? Pages bounded together. So that's what I mean when I say book. So you need to decide what type of book you want to create. For purposes of this video, we're going to be talking about creating a planner. January is coming around, and so lots of people are searching for different types of planners. So in this video, I'm going to be walking you through steps to create your first planner to put on Amazon KDP. So once you've decided that you want to create a planner, now you need to go in and you need to do some actual research. One, you need to see what's already on the market. So you need to be searching on Amazon to see what type of planners are already out there for the specific one that you want to create. So planner is very broad, right? You can have a mom planner, like to help her with her mom duties, right? You can have a gardening planner, you can have a budget planner, you can have a weekly planner, right? So there are lots of different planners that you can create. So I want you to start thinking about brainstorming the different types of planners you want to create, to look for that specific planner, and then now go to see how can your planner be different. That's what you want to go for. How can your product be different? So different that it makes people want to purchase. That's what you want to think about. You do not want to go creating something that's already there. Instead, what you want to do is use what's already there and tweak it to your advantage. So if you want to create a gardening planner, for instance, that's what we're going to be creating in this video. You need to look at gardening planners that are already on Amazon and see how yours can be a little bit different, or how you can allow your planner to stand out. Of course, when you're doing your research, you also need to look for keywords, right? So what are the keywords that people are going to be typing into Amazon and finding your book? For this, I do have a detailed video. I'm going to go ahead and link it for you so that you're able to check that out, where I use BookBolt to do keyword research for Amazon KDP. So go ahead and check that out. It's a very informative video, and it's going to make sure that you're able to optimize your book for success. So the next step is, of course, design. And design is my favorite step in the process because this is where I get to be as creative as possible. I want to encourage you to take the design step very seriously and really put yourself into that space of creating a very unique book. For design, we are going to be using BookBolt to create our interior and our exterior of the book. That is one thing that I really love about BookBolt, is that you don't have to worry about the sizing of your book because it has the sizing from Amazon KDP. So just select the size of book that you want, and it's going to generate for you a template that has the exterior, so your book cover, and then your interior is going to follow. What I also love about BookBolt is that they allow you to get started for free. So click the link in my description and sign up for your free trial of BookBolt. You can get started for $0, literally. And so if you like it, of course, you want to go ahead and keep the product because you do like it and it's going to be useful for your Amazon KDP journey. And of course, there is a coupon code that gives you 20% off if you decide to keep it. But if you don't decide to keep it, that's okay. Just make sure you create your journals before that free trial expires. So here I am in the BookBolt studio creating my planner. As I said, I am creating a gardening planner. For this gardening planner, what I want to do is I want to start off with my interior. I've decided that I'm going to make my interior have 3 different sections. The first section is going to be a transplant logbook. So this is going to help allow people to track how and when they're transplanting different crops. Then I'm going to have a gardening habit tracker, and my last section is going to be my weekly gardening planner. So just at the back of the book, I'm going to add just some random notes page so that they're able to record any notes that they want that do not fit into the template that was in the book earlier. Now I'm going to go ahead and personalize this book some more. On the first page, I'm going to create a standard "This book belongs to" page, and here on the second page, I have created just a nice quote page for this inspiration, right? So they can feel motivated as they're going throughout their gardening process. So I'm just walking you through this to really just show you that you can use BookBolt to create a unique journal. You don't have to have the book with all the same pages. You can really mix up different templates, pull in different things to really create a unique book and a unique design. All right, so now you're going to go ahead and create your cover. Here, I'm just going to go ahead and do a simple cover, but of course you can make your cover as beautiful as you want to. So really take some time and remember that while my book is just to show you what you can do, your book is actually what you're going to be selling, right? So you need to make sure that it looks exactly the way you want it. Once you are all done in BookBolt, you've created your book, you've done the keyword research from the video that I linked earlier, what you're going to do now is you are going to download those PDF documents. So you need to download your exterior, so your cover as a PDF and your interior as a PDF. Once you have your PDF files, now you are ready to create your Amazon KDP account and start the upload process. Creating an Amazon KDP account is really simple. Typically, all you need to do is log in with your regular Amazon account. So if that is something you want to do, go ahead and do that. But if you have something like an LLC and you want to kind of sign up using that LLC information, then perhaps you want to go ahead and just create a new Amazon account with a new email address and then use that to manage all things business or all things Amazon KDP. So, just some suggestions for you as it concerns creating that account. Once you have your Amazon KDP account set up, it is pretty simple to follow the process and upload your book. So, this is kind of what the page looks like. You want to make sure that you're filling in the title of your book, trying not to repeat words. You want to make sure that you're putting the author or a pen name. You want to make sure that you are filling out all 7 keyword slots. Now, if you need extra assistance with the keywords, you can always book a chat with me. I do offer one-on-one sessions where I can look at your book and kind of help you to come up with those 7 keywords. So if that is something that you want to do, go ahead and click the link down in my description and book a chat with me. But as I said, pretty simple to follow. And if you checked out my other YouTube video, you're going to have some ideas as to how exactly to fill in these 7 keyword slots. Once that's done, you're going to go to the second page. And on the second page, this is where you're going to be talking about your book as well as putting in your PDFs that you downloaded from BookBolt. So you want to follow the process. One thing I've noticed a lot of people make mistakes with is this section right here. A lot of people do not go in to change the book size. The default size is typically going to be about 6x9 because that is the most common book that people publish, the sizing. However, you need to change this to the size of your book, because if you don't, then Amazon is going to tell you that your book has errors, which it doesn't really have an error. It's just that you did not change this one thing. So make sure that you're selecting the right size of your book. Now that everything is uploaded, you're going to go to the next page, which is going to be the pricing page. So this is where you're going to see what the book is going to cost and how that translates into the royalties that you get. So go ahead and set a price that works for you here. I always recommend $6.99 or anything over $6.99 depending on the type of book you're creating, just because you have to remember that there is competition, and sometimes when people are shopping on Amazon, they prefer to check out for the lowest cost possible, right? So it's just a thing with Amazon. When you go to Amazon, you want something cheap, right? I go to Amazon because I want something cheap. And if I don't find something cheap immediately, I wait till I see a sale or a discount or something like that. So people are thinking in the exact same way. So that is it. Your book is up. You are done. Woohoo! You can celebrate the fact that you have uploaded your first book to Amazon KDP. So what happens next? What happens next is really up to you. The first thing that could happen is your book can literally sit there for years and you never make a sale. The next thing that can happen is that you can make your very first sale in less than 3 days. How are you going to do that? Well, now you need to come up with a marketing strategy. Are you going to wait on Amazon to work those keywords and sell your book, or are you going to try to sell your book yourself by doing some external marketing? You have to make that decision. No one can make it for you. If you want to talk more about external marketing, of course, I am your girl. So go ahead and sign up in my description to have a chat with me if you want to talk external marketing. Of course, there's also ads built into Amazon KDP, so you can run some ads on your book, try to see what that generates. Or you can even use external ads on social media. So lots of options there. And as I said, if you want to talk more, go ahead and book that session with me and we can really dive into how you can market your book for success. But I hope this was helpful for you. I hope I've simplified the steps enough that you feel motivated to get going. All the best on your Amazon KDP journey, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Bye, guys.